I am officially back. Now, I know I said I'm going to complete Nasty's World tonight, but to be honest, I have no idea. I'm going to try to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it.
Need a lift?
No, I need the gem. And I do believe that is all I can get right now.
Hey, didn't I already free you?
You're in Nasty's world now, Spyro. And you are the dragon that must defeat it.
Twice?
Bring him on! I'm ready!
You
Reach the exit in each of Nasty's lands. Then you can challenge the Nork himself.
Got it. Reach the exits, challenge Nasty, save artisans. Got it. And I guess save all the other dragon realms. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try to share this stream on a couple other mediums before I continue. Almost ready. Alright, time to continue. He is wasting a lot of barrels, DTO, and welcome back to the stream. But it seems he has an infinite number of barrels. Conveniently. Oh. I am terrible. I used to be able to do that without getting touched. So that was a failure. That's not going to work. Okay. reignite. I'm pretty sure you got to barrel into the box there. I could be wrong. Yep, all those barrels and I end up drowning. Here we go. Oh. Oh, God. Dude, I thought that was a locked box. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a box later in the level. Oh, like this one right here. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Right there. You know the real sad thing? I'm not even that far from my TV. I'm seriously only like 4 feet from my TV. And that's with glasses. I feel like the mic quality has declined. Okay. Let me see if I can do anything about that. How about now? Is this any better? Or should I go adjust the mic level? I mean, it could be where I was holding the controller, because I'm using the control mic. Not really. Okay. So... Alright, I'm back. How's this?
Keep up the good work, Spyro. I expect Nasty's really starting to worry about you.
Cool.
I'd be shaking in my Nork boots if I were him.
Did that guy have a little cauldron of dragon eggs? So I spent all that time saving those eggs just so he could cook them? Alright, I think that clears that platform. I never get sick of headbutting barrels at those guys. Oh no. I am not going to make it. Drowning. I think a lot of games taught me that killing things is fun, especially at an early age. Specifically Duck Hunt. I think that was the first killing things game that I played. I was not good at it. Oh, I didn't realize what that was. And I forget if I can headbutt TNT boxes or not, and I can't take a hit. Now I can take a hit. Now I can take 2 hits. Oh. Much appreciated. You can't. Okay. I see. Alright. There it is. Give me gold. Oh yeah, Super Saiyan Sparks. Yeah, the dragon at the beginning of the North homeworld tells you that. You have to go through the exit to open the next world. Thanks for letting me know that. I mean, I did pick up on that when the dragon told me, but thank you for making sure that I knew that. Because that would have been a really bad time. I actually remember making that mistake way back, the first times that I played this game. It was not a pleasant thing.
Wow, I never thought I'd be rescued. Especially by such a little
Hey,
dragon.
he's got a guitar.
What I mean is, I always believed in you, Spyro.
You
I
gotta
wonder if that thing
believe.
plugs into an amp. Time for cringe. Why is that dragon gonna come back and play his medieval guitar there? Actually, I wouldn't mind that. I kind of like those instruments, even though I don't really know what their name is. I like the sound of them. Roots, yes, you're right. And yeah, I know what you're saying about the way Spyro says that. He says it real sarcastically, which I personally think is awesome. That's kind of the way I would say it if I was saying it back to someone who said it to me. Kind of like you don't believe it yourself. Whoa. I almost missed. I was hoping the TNT boxes would blow up and kill both of them. Alright. So I did that. Look at that. Oh, the exit. It is the exit, but we're not going to exit. Oh, bad timing. Oh, what am I doing? I thought they were going to throw those barrels. I thought wrong. Ooh. Nice miss. There we go. No. That's better. You know what I wonder? Can I... Ha! Yes! And that's 2. And that is how you get rid of a rat problem. Though fire works too. Nice! A key, and I don't even remember seeing a lock chest. Oh good, there's another way to go. I was concerned for a second. Yes, barrels are much cheaper than an exterminator. Oh boy. Alright, let's time this right without these. Oh look, a locked chest. $400 out of 400. All the dragons saved. That is Nork Cove completed. And I will not exit the level from the exit screen, because that is a bad idea. Ooh, nice miss. Alright, some more gems. Oh look, a Splatoon reject. I guess you can't charge them. Yeah, the reaction time is pretty fast. Well, that's the exit. Looks like we're going all the way around. This is like a giant racetrack, actually. This would have been a real good skateboarding level for Spyro 3. This is also the level that taught me to check behind me in Spyro games. Alright, I'm gonna have to actually pay attention and be careful. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yes, you could get some major air off of that ramp. The drawbridge ramp, I believe is the one you're talking about. I'm not good enough to do this charging. I almost didn't even do it. Oh, I didn't do it without charging. I thought I was out of range. I was in range. I was definitely in range. You're right. You're completely right. You should always assume you're in range, and I never do. See?
Thank you for rescuing me.
Can I borrow the lance? No. Thanks. No. You're gonna leave the smallest, most defenseless dragon here to take on these armed Norks when you have a weapon and you're not even gonna let me borrow the weapon. My God. These dragons are about as useful as Sidon.
Be on the lookout for no commandos, Spyro.
They better be on the lookout for me.
He's Cletus, the slack-jawed dragon. I'm pretty sure I already freed all these dragons, because I remember a Cletus. Yeah, that is a good accent. Like I said, I don't remember. Actually, I think it was the stream that got taken down, unfortunately. Beastmakers is my favorite world in the Spyro games. So they tried to take on Nasty Nork and failed. Oh, I didn't see that. But I got him. Huh. I thought I got him. Yeah, Beastmakers did get... Actually, they all got great facelifts. They really did. Alright. I went far enough in that direction. Time to backtrack. Mainly because I saw a Nork with a gun, and I am out of sparks. I believe there are rats back here. Yeah, Metalhead looked awesome. I believe I called him Super Shredder when I fought him. I do not exactly remember. Alright, let's get you out of here. Pirate Nork. See, good thing I backtracked. And I don't think I have to run all the way up. Nope. Just 2 arrows does it. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is awesome how they have different gears. Alright. Where are the tough ones that I always forget? I used to always forget the gems that are just around the corner on the ledge. I think they're out here. Pretty confident they're out here. No, they're not out here. Huh. I thought they were. Oops. I guess not. If I don't have them all, I can go back and check, but looked like that was it. Alright. Nice miss. Ah, drowning. Where am I going? Starting to get tired. I might call it after the next world, because I think I'm real close to done with this one. Wow. Oh, really? Nork is next? I thought there was like 4 more levels. And I am true to my old form. I am missing gems in this world. This is going to be fun, backtracking and hunting them down. Cool. We will see. When I find them, you can tell me if they're the ones you're thinking of. And you know what? Even though it's late, I'm not even going to use Sparks as the gem finder. Just for fun. Haha. I know I can use Sparks. Wait. Okay. I have an idea, but we'll see if I'm right. Oh, no. Well, I was right, but bad jump. Real bad jump. Though that looks like it was only part of them. Indeed, I did find them. Oh, thought they were green and they are yellow. So that's them. Alright. And remember, do not exit via the screen. No, pass go. We want to pass go. Or home. We want to pass home. Or exit. Whatever that thing says. This whole game I never even read it. I just know what it is. Alright, it is time for Gnasty Gnorc. And it looks like I'm missing a dragon. Oh well. I'm pretty sure it's in there. I'm like 100% confident it's in there. I will not be doing Nasty's loot tonight. I'll do that some other time. But tonight, I am completing the majority of this game. Oh, upon defeating Gnasty Gnorc. Gnasty Gnorc. Look at that sky. I like that sky. Ooh, I should probably run faster when I'm in front of him. I like how Spyro doesn't turn to crystal. Get over here, you gypsy ghastly. This is all about memorizing the path. And right now my concentration level is tanked, so this is going to take a while. I've got Hotel California in my other ear right now, and they're on the solo. That is one of my favorite solos in rock. I know it's a lot of people's, but it really is awesome. Thank you. Bingo. You know, I always felt like Hotel California, even though the movie didn't take place in California, would have been the perfect song for The Shining. I don't know why, I just get a creepy vibe from Hotel California. Alright, stand still. See if I can. Yeah, that was a good one too, DTO. That was a good one too. If, aside from Hotel California, I liked a lot, actually I still like a lot of Dire Straits stuff. The old stuff, not when they tried to change their sound and became more of a ballad rock band. Things like Heavy Fuel, Money for Nothing. Calling Elvis is really, really underrated in my opinion. If you ever get the chance to hear that, if you never heard it before. Yeah, not a lot of people do. I'm going to take my time here, and I'm going to get the chests on the first run. Gotcha. I forgot that there was even another part to this guy. Oh no! Oh well. I got too confident. Yeah, oof is right. Oof is right. Wait, what? I gotta do this all again? Alright, now I'm mildly agitated. I am missing a couple gems. I'm gonna have to hunt them. Oh, there they are. Get back here, fortune teller. Right? You know, all the times I went through that tunnel, I did not see those two. Oh, he didn't stand still for me like he did last time. $400 out of 500, okay. At least I know it. Be the best in show. Oh, I misjudged. I thought I could make that jump. No shortcuts. Nice miss. Here, hit me. Try to hit me again. Again, you miss. Haha, yeah, I know. Use my lives wisely. Trust me every day, despite all your reasons. Stay on the track. That is the important thing to remember here. Oh, can't blame him. You gotta wonder why Nasty Nork, who is 15 times the size of Spyro, is running from Spyro here. Alright. This time, without the oops. No! Oh well. At some point tonight. That is true, you know? That is true. But since Spyro is actually... I know he's a dragon and all, but he has horns and he is a sentient creature, kind of like any animal. It's not a guarantee. Yes, that could be the summary of my channel. This time without the dies. like how because it went into the cinematic, he hit me and it didn't take. I don't know what you would call that. Screen swap invincibility or something? I don't know. Ooh, that was a close one. I almost went off. But yeah, I mean, you have a point. Maybe he's afraid of being burned. But because Spyro is a creature, a living creature, he's not like a stove burner or an oven. It's not a guarantee that Spyro would burn him. Oh no. Die. Take fire. And a club.
You're toast, Nork.
Yep. So that was nice. And I got it all done by 9.
Sorry I took so long. Almost forgot about you guys.
I did forget about those guys. Get out of here, sheep.
Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Bye,
Well,
sheep.
mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
Toast it.
What will you do next?
Good boy, Spyro.
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Well, alright. That was very nostalgic. It was a very nice run. That's a cool one there, Spyro helping rebuild stuff. You keep this world from dragging me down, and I'll stand my ground. Hey, I remember Barbecue Dragon. He looks very unhappy in that drawing. And Spyro looks terrified. I would bet that that dragon's name is probably Ramsey. And that was not a Gordon Ramsay reference. That was a Game of Thrones reference. Hey, look! He did plug his loot into the amp. Oh wait, no, never mind. That was Spyro. Yes, both could work. I meant it as a Game of Thrones reference, though. Man. I really hope that, wasn't a piece of Spyro on the end of, Ramsey's fork there. So you looking forward to the end of the series in April? I definitely am. I am a little disappointed though. Yeah, I'm gonna actually rewatch season 7 before season 8 starts. Oh, that's a cool thing there. Spyro did a little sculpture of himself with buck teeth. But I was a little disappointed when they said that 8 is going to be a shorter than usual season, because I got so into the Game of Thrones story. I never read any of the books, but the series hooked me. I think probably by about the 3rd season, there was no way I was quitting it. And I started between seasons. I would get so into the story, I wanted to know about certain characters, so I would go on Wikipedia, and I basically pieced together the majority of the story and the backstory, because one article just led to another, and another, and another, and another, and the whole thing is interconnected. So I ended up reading up on characters that I didn't even have an interest in, just to have the full backstory for the characters I was interested in. And to make a really long story short, I was really hoping that the series would go east of Essos into the I forget what they call it, because I haven't read up on it for almost like 8 months or so, but I think it's the ghost grass. It's just like an endless plain of tall grass, and if you keep going, you're into the Shadowlands. At least I think they're called the Shadowlands. In their world, the myths say that that is the home world of the dragons. That's like where all the dragons come from. And there's also ruined cities there. One of them is even supposedly a city of demons. I want to say it's called Stagai. That's also not far from where the Red Lady was from, Ushai. And there was a third one. I can't remember what it was, or rather what the name is. But supposedly over there in one of those cities is Lightbringer, which is the sword wielded by Azor Ahai, who is the hero that the Red Witch thought Stannis was the reincarnation of. And the whole thing about that was that Azor Ahai, way back in a thing that happened like centuries before the Game of Thrones series takes place, they had a thing called the Long Night. I think the winter lasted like 8 to 10 years, and the White Walkers invaded Westeros like they're doing now, and they were beat back by Azor Ahai wielding Lightbringer. I really thought that they were going to have Jon Snow venture out there to get that sword to take on the Night King, but because of how short they're cutting the season, I really don't see them traveling from Westeros all the way across the Narrow Sea, all the way across Essos, and then going through a whole thing over in the Shadowlands, and then traveling all the way back. I mean, not unless they have some wicked time skips. But it would have been really cool to see the Shadowlands. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Everything has time and budget constraints. I'm hoping at the very least, if the series can't do it or just doesn't do it because of time and money, whatever the issue is, I hope they end up doing it in the Winds of Winter, in the novel, because I will be getting that novel just to see how the story ends as opposed to the show. I like how one little piece of art in the credits just triggered like a 10-minute side rant. Yeah, I won't be reading any of the older books, but I am gonna pick up Winds of Winter. Though personally, from what I read in the wikis, I don't know if it's what's gonna happen. The way the White Walkers got past the wall is totally different in the books. And I personally think the series did way better than what the wiki said is going to happen in the book. Or has already happened, I don't remember. Man, these are long credits. And come on, people have things to do. We have sleep to get. Ceilings to stare at. $15 minutes of credits. Wow. Okay. If I had known that, I'd have got up and grabbed a snack. Thumbs up to twiddle. Oh, thumbs to twiddle, yeah. You know what would be really awful? If right around now there was a power outage and it didn't save, and then when I rebooted I had to do all of North Nexus again. That would be terrible. I think I'm pretty safe. The weather's really calm tonight. I wouldn't say that during a storm. I did jinx myself one time, going way back. You ever play any fighting games? Someday, when I am better at streaming, I'm going to end a stream like that. Probably a Halloween stream. Oh, alright. I'm generally not either, but going way back, I'm going to say 15 years ago or so. Actually, a little bit more than 15. I was really big into Dragon Ball Z, and I thought Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi was a fantastic game. I thought it was the best fighting game I ever played. I couldn't play it to save my backside at first, but because I was such a fan of DBZ at the time, I learned to play it. I actually sat with it for hours and hours and hours until I learned the controls and the timing, which for me was lucky because it was pretty much a button masher. And I eventually got so good on it, I did something that I never do with any game ever. I cranked up the difficulty to the max and then went into the Cell Games tournament just because I wanted to say I did it. There was one afternoon that I just kept getting into Cell, and Cell kept killing me. And this ties to the power outage joke. I lost to Cell so many times consecutively. It must have been like 4 hours. I finally just said to myself, because I came so close to beating him, that this game has got to be rigged to the point where if I beat Cell on the max difficulty, it's just going to shut off. And I kid you not, the next match, I beat Cell. And as soon as it gave the little win cinematic, the PS2 completely shut off. It just turned right off. And then I had to spend another hour doing it again. Even like 15 years later, I'm still furious about that. And after I beat him and saved it, I took it, put it in its box, and never played it again. That was it. What happened with Psychonauts? Okay. Circus nets. Sounds like fun. Yeah, 10 deaths isn't too bad. Oh yeah, accidentally. No dude, your cat did that on purpose. I am a lifelong cat owner. They don't do anything on accident. Mine, well, my first cat, Rusty, R.I.P., he actually used to chew on and sever the wires, going way back. But yeah, dude, that is awful. That's terrible. I would have been furious. You can never be mad at a cat for being a cat. I mean, it's what they do. Exactly. I mean, I pretty well got over the PS2 just shutting off after I beat Cell 2, but I mean, just thinking about it still makes me angry it happened. Hey, it looks like we're getting to the end of the credits here. No sheep were harmed during the creation of this game. A few Norks, but no sheep. Well, that's okay. Nobody cares about Norks. Oh, that's cool. They even have dogs on the team. I wonder if they use them for motion capturing. I'm not going to give those Norks a moment of silence. What, are you kidding? They spent the entire game trying to defeat me. See, that's what I was talking about earlier, about selective courtesy. They went out of their way to make life hard for me. There's no way I'm going to give them a moment of silence. Oh, look, a dragon.
Nasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Nasty's treasure hoard. But the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
I think I reached 100%. Oh yeah. And saved. Alright, so that's it. Nasty's loot is all that's left, and I'm not doing that right now. So, Gnasty Gnorc is beaten. I have not yet decided if I'm going to stream Ripto's Rage and Year of the Dragon. I really wanted to stream something else, haven't decided what, but something other than Spyro. It was nice hanging with you too, DTO, as always. So, I will catch you and any of my other viewers or subscribers some other time. Still not really following the schedule, but I will be sure to post links. I know where to find you. Have a good night.